What's going on, campus pastors? First and foremost, I want to say thank you guys for all of the work that you do. I know you guys put a tremendous amount of time, energy, and effort into developing your staff and developing the leaders at your campus. You guys go above and beyond, do everything in your power to make your campus a healthy, thriving church in your community. And I know that oftentimes that can be a very thankless job. But just know that it gets seen and it's appreciated. Don't ever get discouraged with what you're doing because I think you guys do a phenomenal job. But I'm shooting this video because, frankly, I think it would be shorter for me to send you guys a 3-minute video about what I'm thinking about doing. And frankly, it'd be a little bit easier than trying to schedule a meeting with all of us in one room. So Pastor Randy threw down the gauntlet earlier this year. And I know that you guys were all in those meetings and you listened to all of the messages where Randy said, look, we're launching 15 campuses the next 15 years. And for some of you guys who have launched a campus, you went, wow, that is a massive undertaking. We all know how much work there is in launching a campus. But I think sometimes we look at some of the stuff in launching a campus as equally difficult. But in reality, buying stuff, it's not people there and you train the people to hold the doors and smile and greet. That's really not too difficult either. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think some of the hardest things that we do when it comes to launching campuses is finding the right staff and the right leaders. That is the difficult piece, because if you don't get that one element right of staff and leaders, then you can train and you can have all the cool stuff, but if you don't have anybody to oversee the ministry, it's really, really difficult. So what I'm looking to do is implement a massive leadership development process. And this process is strictly going to be focused on ministry leads. And so I've talked about this with my team, and we've discussed how we could potentially do this. And so if we're going to launch 15 campuses in the next 15 years, what that means is we need 15 leaders who have the potential to be ministry leads in some ministry on deck right now. And so we got 7 campuses. So my hope is that if of all of our 7 campuses, we have 2 leaders from each area of ministry. That would give us 14 names to start with. So what this would mean is that you as the campus pastor, I need 2 names from you of people who could potentially be a ministry lead at some point in time in the future. Now, hear me real quick. Hear me, guys. At some point in time in the future, just looking for a name. That's it. So when you sit down with, let's say, your Baypro guy, you go, hey, Baypro guy, we're starting a new leadership development process. I need 2 names from you of guys who could do your job if you are not here. I need 2 people who could potentially be your replacement. And all I need from you is their names. Then you collect their names on the spreadsheet that I've attached to this document as well. And you would multiply that conversation across every area of ministry. So Baypro, worship, hospitality, kids, Epic, fusion, care, groups, growth track, outreach, all of those ministries. I need 2 people who could potentially be ministry leads in that ministry in the future. And this is just phase 1 of this project. So what I'm going to have you guys do is, if you can collect those names by April 20th, that would be immensely valuable. I've shot a video, sent it out to them, had lots of conversations with them. They're going to help you collect these names in this process. And I know, guys, there are going to be people on this list who are nowhere near qualified or ready. That's not the point of this phase. We have 3 more phases that we're going to work through with this. All I'm asking for right now is a list of 2 names per area of ministry, per campus, and I need your help to get there. So, guys, thank you so much for helping. If you have any questions, which I'm sure you guys have questions, please give me a call, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'm available to talk through this, but I just wanted to get this information out to you guys as soon as possible, because the way I see it, we are launching another campus 1 year from now, and I want us to have people ready to go so that we're not scrambling around at the last minute to try to find staff, train them, and launch a campus and pray to God that it works out well, right? Yes, we want to launch campuses with excellence, but we want to be known as a church that develops leaders, that gives people the opportunity to take next steps and the church that is known as a place where we can cultivate God's calling in someone and bring it out of them and unearth it and unlock it and release them into ministry. That's the type of church that we want to be known as. And guys, I can't do it without you. I learned a ton from you. I love doing life and ministry with you guys. Thank you so much for your help. Love you all. Bye.